Now, the country, of course, moved to orange overnight with capacity rules being ditched for hospitality, meaning bars and clubs can operate without restrictions. But you still need to wear a mask inside shops, and that's caused backlash from retailers. Joining us now to discuss is RetailNZ CEO Greg Harford. Greg, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Now, are your members experiencing pushback already on masks, and how is the orange setting going to change that?
Absolutely. Masks are a real source of contention because there are lots of customers who don't like them in store. There are lots of customers who are declaring themselves to be self-exempt from the rules that apply. And what we're finding is that there's lots of aggression, there's lots of general nastiness coming from people who don't like wearing masks. And often this is translating into threats or even violence in some cases against retail workers. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of incidents every week that are being reported to us about members of the public just losing it a little bit over the fact that they're being asked to wear a mask.
Have you spoken with the government about that? Do they know your concerns?
Absolutely. We've been talking to the government for months and months now about the issues, particularly the issues around mask exemptions. The government has completely failed to take account of the issue or take any practical steps to deal with it. We see it as not materially different to any of the other various mandatory rules that we've had through COVID. If you have to wear a mask and you have a legitimate reason to be exempt, that's great, but there needs to be a process for managing those exemptions so that actually it is only those people who genuinely have a medical need to not wear a mask that are exempt, and that it's not just that you don't like wearing one, is that gives you the right to get into store.
Of course, if it's for health reasons, because it prevents the spread of COVID, that's important, right? What advice have you been given about the spread of COVID through retail environments?
Absolutely. I mean, it's important to keep everybody safe. I think, all the way through the pandemic, we've been told that retail is a relatively safe environment. Masks are part of the mix to have kept people safe. But there does come a point where the rules just don't make sense. And essentially, the government is now saying that it's okay to go to a crowded pub or a cafe and not wear a mask, but you need to wear a mask while you're going into the shop, unless actually you don't really like them and you've declared yourself to be exempt. It just really doesn't make sense.
RetailNZ CEO Greg Harford. Greg, thanks for joining us this morning.